matches. Alright, let's get on in there. Oh, I never switched over to Cloudy. Cloudy, I am so sorry. There's only so much my Monday brain can handle, guys. Only so much. Alright, let me get Cloudy. There we go. Cloudy, I'm sorry about that. Alright, so we're coming in from those southern farms of Los Leones, pretty much south of Leones, and we're headed up along the corridor, just parallel with the Leones Monte Nuevo corridor. We're going to the north side of Chumacera, Ladrilla, going over the top of Monte Nuevo as well. So now let me go ahead and scroll on in and find out what's going, because Team Canada is right there, not too far away from straight out of Nepal. They are right on top of each other. Cloudy watching straight out of Nepal. Look at how close they are on this map. They are right on top of each other, straight out of Nepal, going on to the other side of the eastern cliffs of Leones. But Cloudy is watching them. Look at this. They're coming on down, trying to get those vehicles, and straight out of Nepal did move, but you can see up in the upper right hand corner of the mini map, JP Esports is down there, and then Truer also right on over there. So Cloudy's got a lot on his plate. Oh, look at this. You can see that JP right there in the distance. So now our first zone does pop, and it's really far over to that eastern edge. We do have the Impala Islands in play. We're wrapping around the power grid north to Taramunda, and we got a little bit of the northern side of Los Leones in it as well. So now let's get back onto the map. Cloudy making it down here just fine, guys. So now let's see where the fights are going off. Let's head over to Team Control, because Team Control is in a fight with Team Aces. So we're gonna stick here with Falcon, Yushan, JPK, and the Big Mofo BMF right over here. So while we keep an eye on that, I'm gonna go ahead and check on the rest of the map. You can see down in the lower right-hand corner that a lot of these teams are going to have to rotate in, and most of these teams are down in the southwest side. Now's a good time to put those map screens back up, and there you see it. Most of these teams are down in the southwest quadrant. So I do see that we've got Team Extreme Slayers. They are wrapping up and around the ruins area, so they're going to be able to come into La Gabaria on that north side and pretty much have the north side of the map to themselves. We got Death of Angels right on down. Ooh, we got a fight down in Partona. So let's head on down to Partona, find out what is happening. It looks like Velocity Extreme did get an elimination over onto SM Masters. Now, who did we lose from SM Masters down in this Partona area? Let me check in on Pabzino. Racing across this bridge. It looks like we lost Yusuf. So they're getting across this bridge. I don't see anybody in their drive line, so they should be able to make it just fine. And look at Velocity Extreme. This little pack of wolves there, just making sure that they are running them on out of there. So there we go. So now let's get back into this map and see what else we can see. I do see Rich Esports moving right up and in over here onto VIP Esports, and you can see that VIP is coming up and around. I see Victex up there, Reyes number 7. No, 7 is roll. He does see Rich Esports, and Jazz is coming around, but Reyes is in a really good position. Oh no, he gets found. He gets found from behind. So now Reyes right up on this edge, trying to get those shots. does manage it with the DP, with that laser sight on the DP. I shouldn't have said sight because you know that the laser sight is a thing, but lasered him right on down with that red dot. Alright, so Kunjan over in the barns. Let's see, we do have all four of them still standing, but we do have one knocked right in front of us. That is Jazz. So straight out of Nepal and Death of Angels also in a fight over here. Let me get some side by side there. Oh, we just lost Wolf. Wolf, if you're out there. Oh, all right. So now let's see what else is happening right on over here. Ray is trying to get into the buggy, getting sprayed down by, I believe that was Kunjan. Kunjan pushing right up and in. You know how aggressive he is over here. Jazz is still not. Oh, McGrill. There goes McGrill as well. So we've got Slay and Kunjan. Slay sees that they're coming or wrapping up and around right behind him, but now Rich Esports is down to just a duo. Phoebe in the chat, guys. Give Phoebe a shout out. And so Rhea's going out there, right? So let's go. I mean, Jazz going out to Rhea. Yeah, I dyslexia. Let me just go ahead and switch on over to Reyes. He still has the DP. Oh, Victax is able to get him. So now Kunjan is the last one still standing. Slay is trying to get on over to him, and Victax and Reyes maybe trying to push up and in, and on the other side you can see the Death of Angels is getting pushed up on by straight out of Nepal. We got XP3 on your right side over towards the Impala side of the map. So we've got an east side, we got a west side. Kunjan gets one knock. Oh, but they all four pushed right up and in. Victex did get knocked, but they'll be able to get him picked back up. But they are in the... Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final day, the final 5 matches of the Felis $1,300 Fur and Fortune Finals. This is the final day. Let's look at these scores. Coming in first from yesterday, straight out of Nepal at 64 total points. Upgrade at 62. Silver Spurs 39. Team Entity and Ventru at 38. These scores are really, really close, guys. Ooh, I almost forgot to do this. Let me do this really quick. There we go. So now we do have 2 Erangel, 2 Miramar, and a 2 Erangel, 2 Rondo, and a 2 Miramar, 2 Rondo, and an Erangel. There it is. Whew, guys. Ooh, I'm having a rough time already. We haven't even started, and I can't even get my mouth to work. Happy Tuesday night, everyone. I hope your night's doing better than mine starting. Oh, well. Oh, well. So, as you can see, we'll go through the slots, guys. In slot 3, Ventru. Oh, Ibrahim with the 4-month membership and a gifted membership. Ibrahim OP. Thank you, Ibrahim. In slot 3, Ventru Inc. Slot 4, VIP Esports Mexico. And another gifted membership. GG's. Ibrahim OP. Slot 5, Team Canada. Slot 6, Team Entity. Slot 7, Upgrade. Slot 8, Rich Esports. Slot 9, Extreme Slayers. Slot 10, Rival 6. In slot 11, Silver Spurs. Slot 12, Silent Esports. Slot 13. SM Masters, slot 14. Team Aces, slot 15. Velocity Extreme, 16. Team Control, slot 17. Death of Angel, 18. Fox Power, 19. JP Esports, and 20 straight out of Nepal. And Ibrahim with all the gifted memberships. Thank you, Ibrahim. Thank you so very, very much. You have no idea what your support means to me, but I truly appreciate you. Ibrahim O.P. Alright, let's go. Shout out to Felis as well for sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. All you have to do is take a screenshot of your like, your comment, fortune, and get it over into the green giveaway chat in the Felis Discord server. All you have to do is click the link I have pinned at the bottom or at the top, depending on what you're watching. But it's my pinned comment. Follow the link over to Discord. Get over to the green giveaway channel. All you need is community roles. Put your screenshots in there and they will collect your name. Give me the list at the end of tonight and we'll do another wheel of names. And Ibrahim, thank you so very much. Thank you. Dr. Chemist. Ooh, Rex got a free membership. Wonder if Rex is going to come in and say, ooh, I got a membership. Let's see. How many did you give me, Ibrahim? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4, Ibrahim. Thank you very, very much. All right, let's see. Do we have sound? Make sure. Yes, we have sound. We are good to go. We got everything up. I got match 1 on the screen, and here we go. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Let's go. Whew. Alright, let's just go with Nemesis. He's on my screen. Make it nice and easy like. And let's get that up. 2 Erangel, 2 Rondo, and a Miramar. I know I struggled with that a little while ago, but a little monster sound. You guys don't have any sound? Should have sound. It looks like it's sound. Looks like it's running through. Let me check, Ibrahim. Membership, Ibrahim. I think there is. I'll check it in a minute. Let me know, Ibrahim, when the match starts. Alright, let me get that map screen up there. Here we go. We're coming in from that southwest edge of Sosnovka military base, skimming across the western edge, going up through, let's see, the docks, through the the OP dip to the eastern side of Yasnaya and just to the north Basmouth, south of Kameshki. Ibrahim, let me know if you get sounds when it starts, please. I'd appreciate it. You got me all nervous now. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in and take a look down at the bottom. It looks like Team Canada has jumped with VIP Esports Mexico, so we might have a fight over here in Ferry Pier. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And we do have Ventru jumping with Team Entity. One of the players from Team Canada, they are all clustered over the 12-pack right here. And let's see, Nemesis, it looks like he may be going down to the garage. We'll have to pay attention to that. We still have several teams coming. Oh, you can see him right there. Are you going to get it, Nemesis? Go, 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 Nemesis. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, yeah, they both made it in there. Team Canada got out of there just in time, and it looks like Ventru are going to do just fine over here. So we got that going on. Let's get back to the map screen. Oh, Ooh, tough zone. We got a 50-50 chance going down to the military base, and we'll have to check. We can usually have a better idea by the end of match number 1. We head into match 2. They are still falling. Look at that. He's watching them coming on down from the sky over the top. Ooh, there's so many players right here in this area, so it looks like Ventru's doing just fine. Who did they just go by? It was, oh, Nexus OP. They were watching you come down out of the sky. And we do have a fight going off now. Let's see if we can figure out where that is. The SM and the Silence. Are they right on over here? Let's find out what's going on. We have the Silence versus Upgrade over here. And Ventru is not that far away as well. We did watch Ventru coming on through. The second Baby Tang. I'm not exactly sure who that is. I have my theories, but I don't know for sure. And another gifted membership, Brian OP. Alright, let me see what else is happening on this map. We do have some fights going on over here. Let's check in on what's happened with Team Aces. Team Aces Josh with the 1v3. I did miss who they were fighting with, but they took out a team over there. Let me see. It looks like Team Control doing just fine over near Lipovka. We do have JP pushing up onto Fox Power over onto this side as well. So let's see what's going to happen here. Fox Power straight across. Fox Power might have the eyes over, and they did. Let's see over here. Nycroid down to about 5 HP. Empeddor is also down. Empeddor with that push from Upgrade coming up. And oh, that nade could be good. No, he doesn't get it. But Baby Tang from Upgrade, the fake Baby Tang, does get the elimination. It looks like Fear and Hollow are both down. Oh, and there goes Upgrade. I think Upgrade just got taken out by the Silence. We got 2 for Hollow, 1 for Empeddor, 1 for Nycroid. But now, if you look up in the upper right-hand corner, you can see that we do have Ventru coming in and Nexus OP. Nexus, you are still in trouble. What are you doing? Are you chasing Ventru down? Nexus OP. Big fan Nexus. So let's go. Let's see what's going on over here. Nexus. Woo! Gets him down. That is Ventru. Nemesis. And now he's getting pushed up by another one. And he knows that they are right there behind that corner. It is Replic. And Nexus getting shot through the window. And I think that's from across by the church. And now here they come pushing right up and in. Nexus coming out and around. But Nexus is a solo over here. He's trying to get those shots through that little window right there. Nexus just holding on. But you can see over on this side of your screen the rest of Team Entity are coming up and in. Nexus trying to get another knock. He does get a knock onto one. And oh, he goes down just as Ace and the rest of them come pulling right up and in. Ace with that nade coming out, trying to hold them off, trying to keep them from Nexus. Nexus is still standing. Ace going down from across the way. So now the last hope. Hope coming in as a fragger. Let's go. Tonka across the way. Hope trying to get those shots through on the Tonka. I think Tonka may be the last one still standing for Ventru. The rest of them, I do believe, are knocked. And there they go. They're starting to go out. Nexus OP is now out. And Loston is able to finish that off. Nexus OP, we will see you in the next Erangel match. That was a GG push though. And Nexus going strong. They want those points. And I do see that we got Fatty over here. He might be into some trouble over here at the OP dip for Team Control. I'm not sure if he's out scouting, but he did scout just a little too close to Team Aces. You can hear that Team Aces is taking those shots, trying to get him as well. And it looks like he's going to be right over here with another team, because here comes JP Esports coming up and around as well. Alright guys, we're going to have that new zone in less than 15 seconds. Let's see, are we going down to the military base? We should have a better idea as soon as this zone pops which way it's going to go. And let's go. Oh yeah, we're gonna stay on the mainland, but that that is a relief, I'm sure, to a lot of these IGLs, because it's only one bridge in play, unless you want to go up along that eastern bridge in the blue. Welcome in, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Ibrahim OP. So now let's go over here and check in on SM Masters as they push right up and in to the Extreme Slayers. We also have a fight going on between Team Entity and the Silence. Now let's see what's going on over here at the slaughterhouse. You can see Empador's been knocked. Ace OP, I see you jumping up and around. Oh no, and there goes Team Entity. We did lose Hollow over in the slaughterhouse, but Empador will be able to get picked back up. The Silence are now up to 7 eliminations. And Extreme Slayers finding duty going down. So now looks like Yuri's gonna try to get on out of there. Yuri and Darwin are the last two still standing, so they're gonna have to try and get on out of there. You can see Legend right in front of them trying to get those shots, and here Legend's gonna get pulled up on by SM Master. Legend says, bring it. Bring your lunches. Alright, so let's go. The rest of the Extreme Slayers are starting to catch up right behind them. You can see that on your mini-map up in the upper right-hand corner. Now, it looks like Darwin slowed down. I'm not sure if he spun out a little bit. Now he's right in front of Legend, and Legend is still chasing him down. We have straight out in the paw with Velocity Extreme now. And they are all crushing in right along here. Let's check in on what is happening with straight out in the paw. Velocity Extreme over here at the test flight. Oh, 4 of them came down Andy, and I think Sharpie is the last one still standing now over here. So let's go ahead and do some side by side. Give Sharpie a minute to try to get out straight out in the paw. Legend trying to get those shots. Winter does go down. We do have Darwin up on top of the hilltop, so Darwin watching as they are all coming up, trying to push right up onto him. So he's got the Extreme Slayers, and he did get one knocked. He does have Yuri knocked, and so Darwin is just going to go ahead and make it onto the next zone. And he is out of there. Hello, Phoebe in the chat. Hello, Giovanni in the chat as well. Hello, Giovanni. Let's go ahead and put this map up here. And there you go. You can see that we still have a team way up in Severny. Rival 6 up in Severny. The rest of them are all starting to kind of find their way. We got a couple of solos. Oh, we got another fight over here with Team Aces. Let's head over to Team Aces, guy. Find out what is happening. Josh coming in hot tonight. He's up to 4 eliminations. Rich Esports right over there with Killer in a fight. One taking on the fight over here. Let's see. I did see him get a knock, but Josh is up to 5 eliminations. Josh coming in hot. So let's go. And I think that might be it for Rich Esports. All 4 of them from Team Aces are still in this. Team Aces up to 8 eliminations now. Alright, let's see what else is going on. Let's see. I see Team Canada starting to get a little close over here. They're close to JP Esports. We're over at the West Bridge gas station compound. You can see the barn does have JP Esports, and Nika Nika watching, but not too far away. We got straight out Nepal up on that ridge line as well. So we got three different teams coming in from different angles. Hello, Spidey, please. Alright. Oh, he sees that hovercraft from far, far away. Alright, let me go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit. We still have that team that's way up in Severny, Rival 6. They're going to make the grand entrance into the zone. Nothing like being fashionably late. Let me see if I can get that centered up just a little better. There you guys go. Give you a second to check on your map. We are down to 13 teams, so let me know if there's a team in here you want to check on, and we will try to check on them and find out how they are doing. Let's see. We still have three teams over here, including a trio from Team Control. We have Falcon and BMF, the big mofo, still in this. So we did lose Fatty earlier, but it doesn't look like it's slowing Team Control down. But look at this. We do have JP coming right up and in, trying to chase down. Woo, that gyro. Green, is that you talking? Yes, it is, Dexter. Hello, Dexter. Welcome to the stream. So JP now coming up into VIP Mexico right over here on the beach. Let's see what Victex is doing. He's looking right back at us, guys. So let's give him a moment of privacy. Yes, he is talking. Thank you, Ibrahim. So now let's go. Let's check in on what is happening. Ooh, we're down to just a duo for JP as they're coming up along this beachfront. The beachfront is really hard to defend because there's not a lot of hard space, but you know your back is clear as long as you pay attention to that shoreline. We do have Cloudy over there making some noise. Let's check in on what Cloudy is doing over on this side. All four of them from Team Canada are still in this, and they're paying attention to Team Aces. Oh, sprayed deep right out of the cars. They are coming down to the Ferry Pier Barns right on that shelf line. And now look at that, Nika from Team Canada also coming right up and in. Phoebe with the WPB. Thank you again, Ibrahim. Thank you. Alright, BMF still up on the edge line. So now let's see what else is happening. We do have a cluster over here at the Ferry Pier. We got Rival 6. They are finally coming into the zone to get into the match. We'll stick here with Cloudy while I go ahead and work on this map a little bit so that we can scroll in and keep an eye on where the teams are coming in. And I see Rival 6 is going to end up on right on top of that tower and the Extreme Slayers. It looks like Fred's is going to run right on into it, so we'll stick with Fred's down in the lower right hand corner because he's pushing into two different teams. Let's see if Fred's can keep the Extreme Slayer and Fox Power off of his team. Let's go. Ibrahim, give me one too. Dexter, you can at least say please. It doesn't work like that, Dexter. He can't just gift them. It's a random YouTube thing. Alright. Let's check in on Felipe. It looks like right now they are just... Ooh, our zone does pop again. And so now we're going over to the Longwoods, guys. We do have the farm over by the West Bridge that's now out. And we're going just to that eastern edge of Quarry. So Longwoods, Quarry, and the Gatka Fields. My guess is we'll probably either end up in these fields right here in the Gatka Fields, or we're going to end up over here where straight on Nepal and Control are. I see Control's in a fight. Let's check in on what happened. Nika, the sneaky Nika coming right up and through with that with that DBS. They did clear out Fairy Pier. They're up to 5 eliminations, but now they have straight out Nepal, straight across. And I do kind of feel like this is going to be where the next zone closes in. So we'll see if we're still in zone over here. But let's go over and check in on Death of Angels. So, Darwin. I do believe Darwin is that solo from earlier. Yes, he is. But we do have the Extreme Slayers up on that ridge, as well as Fox Power. So, let's go. Fred's is still in this, but let's go ahead and put the map back up. And it looks like Rival 6 did come down and around. They missed all of that. But we do have the fight up on that ridge line. Cloudy again. So Team Canada is really pushing on in. Let me see what's going on. JP Power. Cloudy was down on that beachfront and was able to look in and across and find him over on that beach. The beach is pretty hard to defend. I'm not a fan of the beach play. Yep, we go right over to that wide open space. That was my first guess. Should have stuck with it, guys. You know me. You know me. Yes, I do. Big fan. Let's get on over and see what kind of fight he's got into over here. He is watching his Freds from Rival 6 come right up and in. And then we've got Rival 6 Gamma right across on the other side of Death of Angel. Let's check in on Gamma over here. Gamma is now the sole survivor. So now he's got that nade out and ready. He knows that they are all right around him. And if you look up in the upper right-hand corner, you can see that the Extreme Slayers are now pushing right up and into Fox Power. And Legend goes down. So Sueos is now trying to hold him off, trying to keep him away. Oh, the run over. Oh, and the double squish. The double... What? No! The run-over machines. So now, let's go. Let's see what's going on with Sentry. Do you have more dents in your car? Straight on the paw coming out into that farm field. Now, Sentry from above, but here comes VIP up and over that ridge line as well. So now, why the stream has so much delay, because this is live. This tournament is happening right now, and we are making sure it's fair to everyone. Let's check in on what Strap is doing. Strap is up to 4 eliminations. We do have 8 eliminations for Fox Power, and we saw several of them as runovers. So we got a lot of tire squish in there. Let's check in as Team Canada comes right up and in now. And straight out of Nepal is getting over into this fight as well. Up on this ridgeline, and this ridgeline is no longer in play. Let me go ahead and scroll it on in. There are no teams in this circle at the moment. So all these teams do have to push up and move over to that wide open field. So now Team Canada, player 2 with Gamma right in his sights, throwing that nade up and over towards Gamma. You're down to about half health, and Gamma with that S12. So let's go. Gamma still with the nades in his hand, waiting for the next push to come up and in. Gamma also has to get to the zone. Look up in your upper mini map. We do have 5 teams, and they are all outside the zone right over here with Gamma. So now let's go ahead and see who the top fragger is at the moment. Oh, I'm sorry, Zig. But straight out Nepal, up to 10 eliminations. We've got Wolf over here, and Wolf is moving, wrapping around. I like this play, wrapping around the hilltop, getting to that north side of the zone. They're going to be able to come into the zone. And they're actually taking over the zone because we have Ronaldo all the way over on the other side. The real Baby Tank trying to get over into zone now. And Baby Tank, I'm not sure he's going to make it to zone, guys. This zone is hurting. And he just gets that heal off just in time to get found by XP3. XP3 up on that ridgeline does get found. Gamma, one more time from down below. Gamma coming up on the straight out in the paw, but straight out in the paw across the way. Straight out of nipple coming inverse. Let me get that up there so you guys can see it. Look at that. We got 14 eliminations, 10 placements. That is 24 total points for straight out in the paw for this one match. This is match number 6 of 10. They have 4 matches left. Here comes Rival 6 in second place with 3 eliminations. And Team Canada coming in third with 8 eliminations. G top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18. Going all out. Team Aces, Josh Opie. 5 eliminations, 629 damage. So when we come right back, we'll be jumping with Team Aces, Josh. We'll have the live scores. Don't forget to get your screenshot of like and fortune over to the Felis Discord server. Shout out to Felis for sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. Mohyman, hello, big fan, big fan. I will be right back. Blue. So now let me see what else is happening, guys. I think the main fight that's going on is straight out in the paw, and our zone pops again. Let me go ahead and put the map screen up there, show you guys where our zone is headed this time. XP3 finds Do You Know Me? So now you know me down and out. No. So now it's just up to Nemesis. Nemesis versus XP3. Both of them down to less than half health. XP3 has all the hard cover. Nemesis just barely able to get down and out of that spray. Then True now also in a fight. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Straight out of the paw, wrapping up and around. This is Zig coming right on in. Nemesis, oh, from 3 different directions. Straight out of Nepal. XP3 up to 2 eliminations. There it is. But we still have all sorts of chaos going on over here with Ventru. Tonka is not, but we've got Team Canada. Cloudy, our last match top fragger, is knocked. Look up in your upper right hand corner. You can see that we also have Team 11 over here. The Silver Spurs. So they are all right over by this truck stop area. And there goes Cloudy. Cloudy. No, that is our top fragger. The last match. Grappling on that seed swap gets him down to 1 HP as he goes right up and over right next to Nemesis. Nemesis down to about 5 HP. Oh, but he gets found by Carlino. So now let's go and check in on what Tonka can do as they're coming right up and into the face of the Silver Spurs with JP Esports not too far away, trying to also to get into the third party over into this side. Let me see if I can scroll in the map. I really can't scroll the map in all that much, but I do notice, oh, Team Entity and Team Ace is also in a fight. So let me put this map screen up there so that we can talk about this. As I said, as I said, if the Extreme Slayers wrap up and around to that north side, they should be able to come in without any issues. But Rival 6 is now right there. It looks like they're almost waiting for the Extreme Slayers to come in along that corridor. So now, let's go. We might have a big fight between the Extreme Slayers and Rival 6. And let's see, I just saw another knock over here. We still have this fight going on between Team Entity and Team Aces. Let's check in on the killer. The killer's over here taking those shots straight across the Nexus OP. Nexus OP is using that hill glitch, so killer can see his helmet, but Nexus is like, nope. You can't touch this. Whatever. Alright, so now let's see what else is happening. It does look like Team Entity taking this. Oh! Killer does find him. I spoke too soon. Nexus OP, please don't hate me. I didn't do that on purpose. We do have SM Masters coming up and around. We got Team Aces over here. So we do have Lostin coming up and around. Killer is still driving off in that distance. It is moving in. We are creeping in onto all this. Team Canada, player 2, way out in that blue zone on the far eastern edge. Let me see what Nike is doing. Sorry guys, I was looking at that map. Alright, so now let's see what else can we see from the top of the Hacienda del Patron. We're over here in the farms, the Hacienda. We got Team Aces all tucked in here. Killer with that killer shot. Ooh, I just saw a minion play, but I looked at the last second. I'm not exactly sure who that was, but Team Aces does have SM Master coming up from that south side. We've got Fox Power and JP all right on over at the sideline as well. So Killer keeping an eye straight across onto the SM Master. So now let me go ahead and scroll this in again because we are centering around the Hacienda del Patron and the farm. So there you go. Now you can see what is happening, but let's stay in the action. I do see that we've got Rival 6 coming in, and the Extreme Slayers still wrapped up and around. Oh, JPK. JPK has both of these teams coming right up and alongside of them as well. So let's keep an eye on Control over on your right hand side. This is Team Control, JPK on your right, and Team Aces in a fight with Team Entity. Plus Team 7 Upgrade has just entered the fight as well. So we've got all these big teams over here. Team Entity at the Hacienda del Patron. SM Master across the street from Upgrade. Let me check in on what's going on over here. And Havoc. Havoc, what are you doing? Havoc. No. So let's go. Let's see. Fear trying to get those angles right up and over, but he's got to keep his head down because we also have VIP. VIP Mega. They are pushing right up and in. And Extreme Slayers and Rival 6 getting into that fight. Is the fight that I saw coming two stages ago. So now we are headed into stage number 4. I believe stage number 3. Let's go. Let's see what's going on now. We have 1 minute left of stage 3. So let's see what happens next. Let me get up to that north side, find out what's going on with the Extreme Slayers. Whoa, getting in that fight with the Rival 6, and I'm not sure what that rooftop dance was all about, but we got to see it. So now let me see. We also have, look at this, straight out in a ball, even wrapped around and came up and over here. Velocity Extreme in a fight with the Silver Spurs. Let me scroll on in just a little bit and see what is happening. I feel like Sharpie Sharpie may have, Sharpie, and there goes the car. The car says, no, it's a little too hot over here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. You're on your own. You got to send to this. You can deal with the consequences. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to match number 7 of 10. Yes, we have 4 matches remaining. This is our final Erangel match of the Felis $1,300 Fur and Fortune tournament. Woohoo, it's been so hot, guys. So hot. Don't forget, Felis is also sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. Shout out to Felis for sponsoring the giveaway. All you have to do is take a screenshot of your like and subscribe, like and comment a fortune over to their Discord server. It's pinned up at the top. Put your screenshots in the green giveaway channel. And I almost forgot. Here are the scores straight on the Paul. In first place, 24 total points with that winner chicken dinner Team Canada. 13, Fox Power 10. There are your scores coming into match number 7. All right, guys, let's make sure that we get our housework done. Let's take this into match number 2. Let us get Aces Joshua OP, 5 eliminations, 629 damage. Let's get him onto the screen. And Aces, let's see, Team Aces Joshua OP right there. There you go. He's on the screen. And Team Aces Joshua over onto the map screen. Let's get that iPad up there just in time to get on over, and there we go. Much love and respect to you, Martin. Hello, Martin. Hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, Martin. Ibrahim OP. It's a gift from me to Green, and she appreciates it. I truly appreciate all the memberships, Brian. So we're coming in from that Milta Power Peninsula, right at the center of it, and going across the East Bridge compound, across the docks, across that north farm area of the West Bridge, over the quarry. It's a very southern flight path, so let's see where these teams are going. Let me go ahead and scroll on in. Once again, we are jumping with Team Aces that are jumping over this farm area. It doesn't look like there's anybody really all that close. I do see Velocity Extreme not too far away from them. We do have Control. Ooh, Rival 6 bending their way in a little bit. I feel a fight between Rival 6 and Team Control. I feel like we're gonna have an early fight. It's just telling me in my gut that's what's gonna happen. It looks like Velocity Extreme also in this northeast bridge compound along the shark fin and the docks area. Looks like Snaps will have the whole docks to himself. And we do have the 2 teams once again in Pachinki. And would you look at that map? This time we could end up in military base. Like I said, I usually try to make my bet after zone 1. After zone 1, we have a pretty good idea of what's gonna happen. Let's go ahead and get into this Pachinki fight. You know, it's gonna take off fairly quickly. But while we do that, we also have the Extreme Slayers and SM Masters headed over towards the hospital. We got Death. Oh, hello, no, and Emperor down about 5 HP, but he doesn't have a helmet or a vest, and he's got 5 HP. Oh no! Upgrade Fear found him, so now it's up to Degas and Nightcroy. Nightcroy coming right up and in, and Degas is getting a little bit of little bit of damage to him. So let's see. It does look like all 4 of them, and we do have Fear on that. Oh, Fear's trying to get him to peek. Look at that ego peek from Fear. The gosh, you gonna take that from Fear? No, he is not. And so now he's got that Tommy gun out, spraying them down as they come right up and in, and whoa, the fake baby tang up on the roof. So now it's just up to Nycroy over here. So now let's see. Let's go. Sorry about the map down below, guys. I put it down and there's nothing really all that close. I do see the Extreme Slayers around SM Masters that are over at the hospital. I do expect a fight going on there. And it looks like Rival 6 is just, oh my god. Fear up to 2 eliminations out of that. GG's upgrade. Alright, so now let's get on over here. I feel like, well, I do see another fight maybe between Kunjan right on down over here with, they're in the quarry with VIP Esports Mexico. So now let's see, we do have the SM Masters. I was headed over that way. Should have continued on, but I do know that Kunjan's gonna end up in that fight as well. Rich Esports, but we've got SM Masters getting pushed up on by the Extreme Slayers. Here comes Legend. Legend, he's right there. Ooh, Legend, he's trying to camp you out. Legend, no. Malito, you're the last one still standing. You might be able to get Winter picked up, but throw some smokes. Oh, come on, Winter. You're almost there. Winter making it on over. So they might be able to get picked back up. And they might be able to get moving on out. But here comes Team Entity. Team Entity has also heard all of this. You can hear them coming right up and over. What you doing, Nexus? OP, big fan, big fan. Looks like they're just going to go ahead and wrap on around. They're not going to get into that. Oh, Loston does see Death of Angel coming on in. So let's see. Are they going to take the fight over here? Death of Angel is headed straight on in over towards the... Oh, Himothy does see that as well. So now Himothy getting pushed up. They saw the solo coming in on that off angle, and now they're coming on out as the rest of his teammates come pulling right up and in the fight between Coffin and so now it's you know me and Himothy right on over there. What are you gonna do, Himothy and you know me? So now let's see what's going on over here. The Extreme Slayers, no, Maldito has been knocked. They're still over here with the SM Masters, as we've got 4 teams over here all in a fight. Look at Winter with the crossbow. You get him, Winter, but you know me is coming up on that off angle, so watch your toes, because you know me may be able to see you behind that rock, but with that crossbow he might not be able to hear you. So let's see what's going on. He's pointing out where they are, so you know me, he's definitely in it, doing it. So, and look at the center zone. Let's go ahead and check in on this map screen. The center zone over here between the OP dip in the farm area, Potato Hill over to Shelter, has the majority of teams. We have 17 teams in this. We do have Rival 6 getting fat and happy up in Yasnaya by themselves. We've got the 4 teams right on over here. Team Entity, Death of Angel, SM Masters, and I think the Extreme Slayers are still here. Yes, they are. The Extreme Slayers are still there. Oh, Himothy wrapped up and around and found him. We still have a chance at going down to military base, guys. We still have the chance at hitting that North Shore side, but I think we're gonna stay mainland It's a really difficult play to call. Let me know in the chat if you think we're going to a military base, but I think we're going to stay on the mainland one more time. This is our final Erangel match of this tournament. All right. Silver Spurs M coming on in. Clicked on the wrong person, but we are here with him. So now Himothy still up on that ridge line, and let me check in on what is happening over here. Looks like we're clearing on out. We do have all 4 of them. Nexus OP with 3 eliminations, and we no longer see the other teams that were here. So let's go. We did have the 4 teams there. We do have Death Angels heading on down. I don't see the Extreme Slayers anymore, so but Kunjan did get away from VIP, so let's see. No, I think we lost Kunjan and we are just down to McGrill now, so they're going right on by. Slay is out there, so let's see what's going on with Slay. And let me check in on Kunjan. Are you still in this? No, I think he's gone. So I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know. Don't ask, don't tell. Cloudy, let's check in on Team Canada as they come right up into center zone. We are at the murder house over here at the farm, and looks like Baby Tang pulling right up and in. We got Fox Power, JP Esports not too far away. We have 3 teams right over in this area. All 3 teams are full 4-man squad, so I do expect a lot of helmets to be battered coming out of this area. So I think just about everyone is... Oh, Rich Esports did get in this fight over here. Let's see what's happening. Looks like Victex is right across the way. Victex, do you know that Slay is over here? We also have Reyes and AMG coming right up and in. Slay trying to stay out of Reyes' sight. And it looks like Slay is going to go ahead and let them go on by. Just go on by, mind your own business. Oh, but Victex does see him, and Slay takes those shots at Noah as he goes number 7, as he goes driving on by. So now let's go ahead and get Slay on the screen to see if Slay can stop the push from the VIP Esports, and I think that might be it. So let's go ahead and head on back, check in on what is happening. We have 1:20 of stage 2 still going. You can see that we're lagging just a little bit as you watch the cars in the distance jerk on by. So let's go. Let's see what is happening. It looks like we also have Team Control. Team Control not too far away from all this as well. Team Control also a full 4-man team up here at the Hilltop compound. So we do have quite a few. Let's go on over and find out. So we have 4 full 4-man teams that I see. Upgrade also coming on in. Does look like 6 may be the last one. Oh, here they all come. They are all coming on in. There it goes. So we do have a lot of full 4-man teams right here in the center zone area. So let's go on up towards the top and let's check in on what Carlino is doing near a potato hill. And Gothies gets a knock over onto Team Control up at the hilltop. And we're over at that west farm area just to the north of the shop compound. Let's go. Let's check in on what's happening here. Fatty should be able to get picked back up. Got a car lot going on if anybody would like to take a look at today's new model. And yeah, we're pulling back to the farm area. Doesn't look like anyone went down to military base. They're all staying right up over here. Straight on the palm, not too far away. Let's check in on Ronaldo. What is this? Look at the top of this. They just got totally sorted out. sorted out, guys. Alright, they're gonna come on into the fin area. Not a bad place to be. Center zone right around the docks over here where Upgrade has decided to take it on. And we do have the drop up towards that hilltop compound. Ooh, VIP up on the cliff sides. Let's check in on what VIP is doing. That is not where I wanted to go. Let's see VIP. Let's check in on the cliff top because we also have the Silver Spurs over here. And the Silver Spur Gothies coming right up and along that way. Does get a knock on the one. And so now here comes the rest of VIP. But he's got Upgrade right at his back. So he has to pay attention. He can't stay too long on that ridge. And Ventru taking over the West Farm. So they are all pushing right on in. So here we go. Our zone does pop again. Let me go ahead and put this up on the screen. There you guys go. Here it is. So we're coming in. We do have Team Entity still coming in and Rival 6. Rival 6 may run into Velocity Extreme, but I see Team Entity is going to end up right on top of Team Aces. And if you look at this map, you can see that half of it is river and the north side of military base. So there are your teams. We still have 14 teams in this, and we're getting ready to close out our zone into zone 4. And there it goes, guys. Where are we headed now? Man, did we already zoom it on down? I guess that is another donut zone, so I didn't even see the zone move, guys. I didn't see it. Alright, so Team Entity. Yep, Team Entity came right over here into where we've got, this is Team Aces, where we have Team Aces set up. Where did Entity go? Let me check in on where they are wrapping up and around. So they are right on top of Team Aces, and they are right on their edge. And Ace OP trying to get the shot. Ooh, gets him down to about 5 HP. But they are also, there it goes. Those minus Aces deep up in that upper window. But they are also getting pushed from the southern side by Ventru. So don't forget, we do have to team control over in the other compound straight across. So Team Aces down in that ditch over there, they do have 3 teams centering right around the top of it. Green, how doing? It's 4 a.m. Should I sleep? You should definitely sleep, Dexter. Get some sleep. 4 a.m. GG's. Alright. Our zone does pop again, and we're headed over towards the docks and the shark fin. We do have the farm in here, and I see the Velocity Extreme right across the way. Oh, Sharpie, I'm sorry. Sharpie, let me check in. Oh, Phoenix going down. Let's check in on Test Flight. And Rival 6 coming in hot. They came wrapping in late to the party, but their gear is still fresh. Look at Ishmael. He still has a clean level 3 hat, as here comes Power Zata from JP Esports. But they do have to get into zone. You can see right up in the upper right-hand corner, they do have to move in, so they got to figure out where they're going to move next. And we've got another fight as they are coming on down right over here with Upgrade in the docks, and we do have Team Entity coming on in. Nexus OP. Oh, Team Entity down. That was a late stage nade, and here they come, pushing right up and in. Nexus trying to get those shots with the S12. Oh no, Nexus is so lost and is the last one still standing right across from the fake baby Tang. So now let's get on over to Victex and find out what Victex is doing down here in the compound between Upgrade, Team Entity, Team Canada across the street. So now let's go. Let's see what we're doing. We do have Team Aces. They have to come in. We also have the Silver Spurs that are coming in just to that north side of the docks. We've got the 2 teams already down here in the docks. We've got the Solo from Team Entity and upgrade right on down. So we still have the Appy Esports. Ooh, Team Aces. Team Aces has decided to push right up and in. Let's check in on Joshy OP. Joshy OP was the last match top fragger. Coming right up and in. No, right on into Team Canada. Let's check in on Sadra. Sadra follows him right up and around. Team Canada also trying to push up these steps. Sadra coming, oof, right into that DPS. That was a DoorDash delivery, guys. Alright, and our zone so toxic. Just keeps pushing right into that water. We are headed to the docks, guys. You can see that there are a lot of teams. 9 teams still in this. This is the stage of anarchy, so we're gonna lose several of these teams really quick, so pay attention to the elimination feed. Let's check in on what has happened with Straight Out Nepal. They're coming along this beach side and paying attention straight across the way. Team Canada player 2. Woo! That prone spray. But we do have all these teams. Oh, we even have You Know Me. You Know Me. What are you doing up on the sniper tower? You know me. Yes, I do. I'm a big fan, but you also know I hate this play. No, not up here. So now let's check in on Havoc. Whoa. Havoc, whoa. Fear going down as the Silver Masters come flying right up and in. Fear trying to point him out. Havoc coming in at 5 HP. Get ready to throw that nade up and over. So now, Baby Tang coming right on over. Baby Tang trying to keep his back clear. The fake Baby Tang. And now we got 6 trying to hold off the push by the Silver Spurs. But here comes, oh, Control is coming right up and in along the way as well. The fake Baby Tang, the last one still standing for upgrades. So now let's get on over and find out what Straight Out Nepal are doing over on the eastern side of this push. You can see up in the upper right right up and in, and here comes the Team Canada in a fight now. Straight Out Nepal in the zone. So this is your zone. They are to fight with Team Canada. Cloudy going down to that nade. So now the real Baby Tang right there. And player 2, the last one still standing. There goes Team Canada. And we still have 6 teams. You can see them all right here. We got Straight Out Nepal pushing in from this eastern side, where the western side is full of teams. We still have Team Entity. Upgrade. We got, oh, they found you up on that sniper tower. Do you know me? Yes, I do. So the Silver Spurs coming in onto the fake Baby Tang. Upgrade. Lost in that position to take on this third party. But we still have VIP Esports as well. So look at this play. Loston trying to get up and in onto all of this. And there goes Upgrade out to the Silver Spurs. We're down to the final 4 teams. We do have Team Entity still in this. We got VIP Esports coming up and in onto Straight Out of Nepal. And the Silver Spurs still in zone. Loston, no! Emma found you right up behind that bunker. So now Straight Out Nepal, Zig does get knocked. And Victex with that nade, that follow-up nade. So now Straight Out Nepal down to a duo. We do have a duo for the Silver Spurs and a trio, as VIP Mexico are coming right up and in. Carlino making it all the way into zone behind the tanks, as we got the fight going off between Straight Out Nepal and VIP Esports. So this distraction from these two, Silver Spurs were able to make it up and into the zone. So now, let's go. Let's see what else is going to happen next. It does look like Wolf. Wolf is over here with the smoke in front of him, just trying to get that distraction play to it, keeping that line of sight from SM or Silver Spurs M, and I think they might be able to see you, Wolfie. Watch toes. And, ooh, Carlino is able to find VIP Esports. And we do have XP3. On that off angle, XP3 might be able to see quite a bit. But XP3 is just on that very edge of zone. So now, it does look like VIP is able to get their teammates picked back up. So we still have a 2v2 as the nades are going off and they are pushing right up and in. We are still in zone 7, and here comes the next zone, and it goes around straight out of Nepal. So the other two teams do have to push into straight out of Nepal, and we do have a vehicle. Oh, XP3, that nade came right up and over from VIP. So Wolf is, oh, M was able to get that. So now let's go on over, checking on M and Wolf trying to get that down. Let's get it on in. Wolf is the last one still standing. Let's get Carlino over here. I couldn't do it fast enough. I don't have enough hands for all these. So now, let's go. Let me get this off the screen for you guys. The Silver Spurs coming in first with 14 eliminations, 10 placement, 24 total points for this second Erangel match of tonight. Match number 7 of 10. Straight out of Nepal coming in second with 7 eliminations, and VIP Esports Mexico coming in third with 9 eliminations. G-Top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9. 10 through 12. 13 through 15. 16 through 18. Going all out. VIP Esports Mexico Victex, 6 eliminations, 902 damage. We'll be jumping with Victex when we come right back for match number 8. We are headed to back-to-back Rondo. We are going to shuffle and cut these scores. The leaderboard is going to be all different, but I will be back with these scores going into tonight's first Rondo match. Be right back. Don't forget to get your screenshots over to the Felis Discord, and I will be right back. So now Phoenix coming right up and over, trying to get into this fight with the with Team 11, the Silver Spurs, and that pop up from behind the rocks, and there they go. The Silver Spurs up to 5 eliminations, taking out Velocity Extreme as we are yo-yoing across to the eastern side of this map now. So I think we can go ahead and put this map screen back up there. You can see that we still have Rival 6 coming in from that very far north side, just to the south of Torremunda. We are still zooming on in, guys. Still zooming on in, but wait till you see what the next 2 maps are gonna be. Don't forget to get your screenshot of the like and fur into the Felis Discord server. Team Entity over here with the Extreme Slayers. Team Entity are down to just a duo. We've lost Wales and Winter. Rain OP in the chat. Hello, beautiful Rain. Alright, so now let me check in on what Nexus OP is doing. I saw him taking some shots as they are pushing right up into VIP Mexico. And we also have the Extreme Slayers Legend. Looks like they are over here in the Hacienda Del Padrón. Starry! Hello, Starry. Okay, so Legend using that as well. Oh, they came in from all these different angles. That was Team Entity. Nike getting 2 of those eliminations. All 4 of them from Team Entity are still standing. We got Hope across the way. Look at Hope. He gets that drop with the fresh level 3 gear. He's a happy camper. Alright guys, let's go. Let's go. XP3 in serious issues over here. Look at this. It's the last one still standing as they pushed up and in. Oh, it was Fox Power. Fox Power as XP3 was trying to reload that. So now let me see if I can find Fox Power. No, we'll stay here with Team Entity. Team Entity, Nike right up here on top, trying to get the shots over on down. And Team Entity taken out, I believe that was Fox, Rival 6 Gamma. Gamma was over here, and we got a knock over here onto Falcono. He's back up onto his feet. And Yushen also back up onto his feet. Team Control back in the top 10 of this second Miramar match. Let's go on over and check in on Team Canada. Ooh, rough place to be. He's got us some Masters Gate keeping him from coming on in. Let's see. Yuri's been knocked, so we got Pipesino and Quixies. I'm not sure. So now let's go over to Ventru. Ventru right over here. Coming up right on top of JP. The Silver Spurs not too far away. But we are again outside of the play zone. We got the blue zone pushing us in on this edges zone. Sweet. Now, let me see. I think now's a good time to put that map up there. I got it all nice and centered for you. VIP in that fight with the silence. Where's that going on? Let's get on over here and find out what the Silence are doing. The Silence are just a duo. They were so hot that first match, but now they are coming into these final zones with 0 eliminations, but there are still 24 other players in this map. We do have VIP coming on in. Big Dex and the boy AMG up to 3 eliminations as they are all trying to push right up and in. Reyes coming right up and around. And the Silence taking advantage of all that. And there they go. So now Ventru on top of this, trying to get the shots down onto the Silence as they've got the tops of these hills. But look in your mini-map up in the upper right-hand corner. We've got Upgrade Center Zone. Upgrade now has to defend from 360 degrees. And you can see in the upper right-hand corner that most of these players are coming in from the east to the south. So the southeast quadrant is where these teams are all piled on top of each other. So now let's get on over and find out what Upgrade is doing. Center zone. No other team in zone at the moment. You can see that we've got Entity coming in from the north side. We've got the Silver Spurs coming in from the east. We've got, what is that, Team 13 SM Masters coming in from the west. And then we do have Ventru coming in from that south. And here comes the push by Team Entity. Coming right up and in onto Upgrade. We got Fear right here on the screen. But Fear cannot go outside of this building too much because there are teams in every direction. Fear is so hot. He's a flaming butterfly. So now Fear trying to stay alive. Baby Tan getting knocked 6 down to about 5 HP. Trying to heal back up. And Fear one more time on fire. And now, Ventru getting zone blessed. The zone goes down to Ventru. We are down to the top 3 teams. And the Silver Spurs, Gotti, over here is the top fragger at the moment. And baby, let's see. We are down to the top 2 teams. Let me see if I can give you guys some sky view camera of what is happening. You can see that we do have the push that's starting to come down from the Silver Spurs. We've got the 3 from Upgrade down in the Longhouse compound. And oh, I see those nades coming up and around. Hello everyone and welcome back. We are headed into our first of 2 rondos. This is going into match 8 of 10. We are closing out the final 3 matches of the Felis Fur and Fortune, the $1,300 tournament. Let's look at these scores. Let me give you a little bit longer to look at them. Straight out of Nepal, coming in with 37 total points. The Silver Spurs at 24 total points. Both of them with winner chicken dinners VIP Mexico in third with 20 total points. So these teams are all pushing right on up. But we're headed into Rondo. Rondo, you know Rondo is going to mix up these leaderboards, and we will have the overall at the end of tonight. Let me get that third match up there, get the iPad up there. There we go. And now this time we're going to be jumping with VIP Esports Mexico Victax. 6 eliminations, 902 damage. So let's get that fragger on the screen. Look at that, he's right up top for me, making it easy. Hello Victax, and he's over on the map screen. Whoo, Hitman. Hello, Hitman. I see you. Hello, Red-Eyed Jad. Hello, everyone. Good luck tonight on the Wheel of Names. Good luck, good luck. Let's get that map screen up there. See if we're coming in on the chopsticks. And it is a chopstick. So now we're coming in from east to west, north to south. Meeting in the middle over the north side of Yulin. We are pretty close to that Neax factory on the east to west. So if you're on that north to south flight path, you don't want to jump there because you'll be coming in late. Coming in hot, boys. Dr. Chemist. Hello, Rex. Big fan of window dash delivery. I like it. Alright, let me scroll on in a little bit and find out what's happening. Mayron may be busy. We do have Team Entity and Fox Power jumping off at the start. The huge cluster over the Neax factory headed on down, including Victex. So we'll get into the Neax factory fight as soon as we find out where that first zone is going. And it does look like Team Canada may be headed over to that test track, but they may end up coming in awfully late off of that. So we'll have to see. The north to south is better going down to the temples to get into those fights. And now, let's see how many are headed down there. Oh, very, very southern zone. So let's get into these fights. Let's start seeing what all is happening. I hear a lot of shots going off. Reyes up on top, just picking out which. Oh, he is out of ammo in that time. Oh no! Team Entity from across the way. So now let's see what's going on at the top. Let's check in on Yushen for Team Control. Team Control coming in from the south side of the Neax factory. And I do see a lot of fights going off. Let's get on over and do some side-by-side of what is happening down at the temples as well. So we've got the temples on your right side, and we've got Neax factory over on the left side. Extreme Slayers. I just saw a legend getting a knock. Let's see who's over here getting some. Not that many eliminations, but we do have Epidor up to an elimination. Let's check in on what he is doing. He's coming up on top of the roof. He's got VIP across the way, and look at that, straight out in the paw. At the top of the ATC across the way. Woof. Alright, what is happening right on down here? We got Ventru versus Upgrade. So I have to... Oh, Empedor gets found by Victax. The last match stop bagger. Let's get him back over onto this. Oh, did he get taken down right when I clicked on him? Let's get back on over here. So now, let's see. We clicked on Falcon, and you can see that the Neox factory is still just so many teams on over here. Nemesis from Ven True up to 3 eliminations. Falcon coming through the smoke in that FPP, giving him a little bit of advantage to be able to see through just the edge of that smoke. Aces deep right there. Falcon may be able to get that nade right up and in. You Shaz with the jump shot right up and in through that. Let's check in on Yushan because he's down to about 20% of his health, but Victax is still up on top of this roof. Victax, what are you doing up here, Victax? Making sure he's not an easy target. And Nemesis still trying to get those shots. Oh, we got another one over here. Let's find out who that was that I just saw. I swear I saw Team 13 as a master over there. Entity. Team Entity SOP trying to make his way across that wide open street, and he does. He's down to half health, but he makes it. He knows that he's got the VIP esports right on top of him, and Tonka is able to get that elimination. Let's get over onto Tonka. I'm not sure where you went, but let's just get him back up there. Tonka, are you on the roof? I'm not sure where Tonka ended up, but we do have Death at Angels coming up. We even have Rival 6 coming up and in. What a cheeky peek right on down through the top of that. You can see up in the upper right-hand corner, we still have teams coming in. You can see Death at Angels coming in. We also have a VIP up at the top. We still have Rival 6 down below. You can see that Death at Angels trying to get up onto that ridgeline there, coming right up and around. Did I see that right? Let's see what's going on with Velocity. Velocity coming up and around to that north side, trying to get the third parties right on down and in onto the rooftops, trying to get some of those third party shots right up and in. Our zone is starting to push on in. We might have to stop this fight and head on down into zone, but we still have all these teams over here in the Neox factory. We got Death at Angel with a nade right up and over, maybe. Oh, right on top of Team Control. What a nade by Coffin. That was absolutely devastating to Team Control on the rooftop. Beautiful nade by Coffin, though. Nice nade. We still have 4 teams over here. We still have VIP, Rival 6, Velocity Extreme, and Death of Angel. So now, let's go. Let's see what else is happening. Let me go ahead and put that map screen up there. Let you guys see if your teams are still in it, because we still have 18 teams in this match. So the teams with the recalls, the 3-1 splits, it's always perfect. So let's see what's happening right on down here. Did I see a blue player? No, I did not. Alright, so they're doing just fine. I thought I saw a player in the #1 slot. Alright, so Team Canada not too far away from Upgrade, not too far away from the Silver Spurs. Let's get down into that zone. And we got a donut zone for stage #2. we are centering around is that Hunshan. Yes, it is. There you guys go. So we'll go ahead and show you that. Now let's get into the action because we do still have a lot of active fights going on. Let me see where these fights are. Not exactly sure where Team Entity ended up. Where are you, Team Entity? There they are, all the way over here, still in the blue. So it looks like we're going to have all four of them still in this fight. And let's see, I did miss who the other team was that was pushing away, but Fox Power, there we go. So they're going to try to get there. You need a gas can? Alright, so let's go. We still have Death the Angel right on over here, coughing with that great nade earlier. Let's see what he's going to do. Test flight coming in from Velocity Extreme. Coughing, watching him pull right up and in underneath him. And Phoenix is also coming in. Look at that. We got the Extreme Slayers just driving out of that site. So Coffin still at 3 eliminations, but we have SM Masters. The Extreme Slayers, we just watched them go over the top of that. They must have driven right on into SM Masters. Coffin, I hate to get off of you in case you get another. Oh, let's watch this nade. See if you can get a Velocity Extreme and a nade coming up for him. And Coffin now trying to get that heal off, and he is getting the pinch play. We have Velocity Extreme coming up from 2 different staircases trying to get him in the crossfire. Let's see if Coffin can get out of that. And I'm going to go ahead and check on our map, find out what's going on. We have Rival 6 and Extreme and Team Entity about ready to run into each other over here on the southern bridge. After this minute, oh, Coffin. Oh, I was hoping that we could catch something for you. Alright, let's see what else is going on along in here. Let's go on over and check in on the Silence. Nightcroy in this fight. Emperador does get knocked, but I do see another team off in the distance as well. We got SM Masters and Death the Angels right on over on top of the Silence. So now let's see what is going on because our zone's getting ready to pop again. We are headed into stage number 3. And we do get that fight over here between Rival 6 and Team Entity. But let's get this map screen up there so you can see that we got another donut zone. So we're still centering around Hunshan. So let's go. Let me get in here just a little bit better. There you guys go. About the best I can do. So now let's get back into this fight over here. Find out what's going to happen between Rival 6. I see Rival 6 way over here. So we do have Gamma still making their way in. And we did lose Freds and 6 way over towards that bridge area. But the duo are coming right up and in. And they're going to end up in the lap of Straight Outta Nepal. Straight Outta Nepal is not a lap I'd want to land in. Just minding my own business. And now they're gonna end up over here with SM Masters. Oh, Gamma, get that over there. Gamma and Ishmael both getting taken at the shots, but now they're gonna end up right over here with SM Masters and the Silver Spurs. If they turn just a little to the east, they're gonna end up over here with Team Aces. Look where they're stopping. Look up in that upper right hand corner. Gamma coming right up and in. 20 HP came right up and in onto a full 4-man squad. Ishmael. So now let's go. Let's see what else we're gonna. We'll check in on Yusuf. Yusuf up to 3 eliminations. We still have Team Entity coming on in. It does look to me like Fox Power is going to end up right in the lap of Straight Outta Nepal. But we have the Extreme Slayers also over here. So Straight Outta Nepal right on this edge, gatekeeping these teams coming in there, about ready to get all sorts of teams right on top of them. So now let's check in on XP3 over here. See all the teams as they are coming in. Here comes the Extreme Slayers, and if you look over to the east, you can see Fox Power is not too far away. We also have Rival 6 not that far away, and the Silence. We also have the Silence over here in XP3's near future. Our zone does pop again. Let me scroll on in just a little bit more so you get a better idea of where these players are all coming in. But they are starting to spread out just a little bit. So their scouting is doing really well, making sure that they don't end up in the lap of Straight Outta Nepal. But Straight Outta Nepal is headed now straight towards Team Aces up on top of this hill. You can see that up in your upper right-hand corner. Straight out of his Team Aces. Let's check in on what they're watching. Here they come. Let's go. Hello, Mershram. Hello. Oh, Silence. Oh, Killer gets found by Silver Spurs M. Silver Spurs M, just finding that. So let's get on over to M and find out. Look at the fight that's going down between the Silence, as the Silence came right up and in onto the same gas station. They came right up and in onto the same gas station. We still have these SM Masters over here. Yusuf coming right up and around the gasket, and that nade up and ready. Ooh, that nade almost last second. Oh, Yusuf coming in. Was ready with that S12. So now let's check in on what else we can see. Let's go ahead and scroll on and find out what is happening as Straight Outta Nepal coming right on over into Team Aces. Team Aces right on down below. So deep getting found by Zig, and Zig taking him out. Straight Outta Nepal still pushing in, but here comes Fox Powers. So Fox Power coming right up and along this gas station. This gas station of death. Extreme Slayers are over at the gas station now. So let's check in on Legendary. Clearing it out over here. Let's find out what's going on with us. A Master coming right into the business end of Legend. Our PMSL Brazil NA hero, but now JP Esports is also coming in. Let's check in on what's happening with Felipe. Looks like he's going to be able to get some of those Doritos from the sky placed and get that res off, as Upgrade is pushing right up and in onto the rest of his team. Havoc, Felipe, found you in that push now. Have another one from JP on the other side of this uphill, and look at your mini map. They are all coming in from this north side. They are pushing down into the zone. Let me get this map up here ready for you again. Check in on your team. We still have 12 teams in this. Let me get this map screen up there so you guys can check to see if your team is still in it. But don't bother looking in the zone. We don't have anybody in the zone as of yet. They are still trying to work their way in. JP Mankert coming right up and in. He is up to 2 eliminations. Power Zada up to 3 eliminations. Coming right up and in on top of VIP. VIP over here in that fight. And Victex taking him down as he's in a fight with not only Team Canada, but Ventru getting pinched between Team Canada and VIP. Mexico Melgar trying to hold off the push as the Team Canada coming right up behind him. Cloudy going down. Player 2 across the way. And who got you, Melgar? Oh, Donka. Donka is the last one still standing. That nade coming right up and over. And Team Canada still on that push. Donka down to about 5 HP. And the chaos over here at this West compound. Woo, the chaos is hot. We're down to the final 7 teams of this. Let's see who we can find is fragging out. Team Entity. Hope is up to 6 eliminations. Still getting pushed up by Team Entity. Or Team Aces right across the way. And we now have a couple of players in this zone. Look at the map. 1 or 2 players in the zone. The rest of them are all right along this edge in the fights, trying to make their way into this zone. So now, let's go ahead and head on over to Sandra. Let me see if I can get some sky view for us. Give us an idea what is happening. So now, we do have VIP coming in right over here. Still next to Team Canada. Lost in from Team Entity. The rest of Team Entity close to that southeast side, but we have straight on Nepal that needs to push into the backs of Team Entity. They're gonna have to keep their backs clear, and Joshy makes it all the way up and around to pick up Killer, but will he be able to pick him up with that blue zone coming in? This is stage 6. That blue zone so detrimental, and he gets him into the car. Get him quick, get him over into that zone. Look at him following along that ridge line. W play by Joshy. So now we still have 5 teams straight on Nepal, pushing into zone just a little too late, but they were kept by Team Entity, and now we are down to the top 3. VIP taking out Team Canada's. Team Canada trying to come out of that barn just a little late. They're holding these zones just at the last minute, and these zones are so painful. The damage is really cranked up to make these teams play in the play zone and not the blue zone. Alright, so we are down to the top 9 players. We have 3 teams remaining. We got VIP, which are just a duo. We got Team Entity. Look at the use of the nades. Look, I just want you to look at Team Entity, how they're making their way up and into zone. This is a beautiful, beautiful play, using your nades near the end just to get further in, get the divots into this. Oh, topography of Rondo. Team Ace is very beat up over at this side, and we still have Hope pushing right up and in. We do have VIP coming along that ridgeline, so it does look like, oh, Reyes going down to Ace. Ace OP from across the way. Let's check in on Ace OP. Ace is up to 6 eliminations as he pushes right up and along, right behind VIP. VIP is down to just AMG. AMG is the last one still standing. They were using the emergency cover flares to try to get into zone, and now it is Team Aces versus Team Entity, a 3v3. Team Entity using the cliffside to try to hold it off, but now they need to get the smokes out. They need to get the emergency cover flares. The mollies are not going to get those dents in. Here comes the smoke. Here comes the more emergency cover flares as Team Ace is fighting the blue zone, trying to come into zone. Most of them really hurt. Killer the last one still standing. Ace OP trying to come right up and in, and there you have it. Team Entity coming in first. Let me see if I can get that off of there, guys. Team Entity coming in first. Woo, with a whole lot of eliminations. We got 13 plus 8, 21 eliminations, 10 placements. That is a 31 bomb from Team Entity. Rondo, the leaderboard shuffle match. GG Team Entity coming in second. We've got Team Aces with 9 eliminations. VIP Esports Mexico coming in third with 9 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of these scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18. Going all out. Team Entity, hope. 8 eliminations, 1,005 damage. We'll be jumping with Team Entity when we come back for match 9 of 10. We are coming into another rondo, another leaderboard shuffle match. I will be right back with the scores going into match number 9, guys. Don't forget to get your screenshots of your like and fortune in the chat, the comment, and I will be right back. Around, but if you see, you could tell that we've got the silver spurs over here in that zone. So now Upgrade does have to come on out of this. I'm not sure how Upgrade is going to get up these hills and into Median and M. Right over here is your zone, baby Tang. How are you going to move your team up and out when you are being overwatched by the other duo of Gothy and Carlino at the top of the hill as well? Baby Tang has the back of the blue zone coming right at him. Gothy over on this hill ridge, throwing those nades down on the Baby Tang. But Am coming out into the sight line, goes down to Baby Tang. Baby Tang making it a much cleaner 3v3 with that shot, but they still have to come up this hill. They still have to go into zone. And here comes the push up the hill into, oh, I think we might get a res onto M over here. So now they're still working to get up this hill. And Carlinos goes down. So once again, evening the 3. Oh, Fear goes down. So now Manion trying to push up and in. Manion going down. M is the last one still standing as Upgrade does push up this hill. Baby Tang moving his units up and into the zone out of the longhouse, and it is a 1v3. Wow, what an ending. All right, let me get this off of here for you. Where is that iPad? What's happening here? Woo! We got some chaos over here as well. This is the temples. All right. I am lost. I am so lost, guys. Our first flight, or our first zone has popped. We're going all the way over to that eastern edge. So now I clicked onto Velocity Extreme. We got Upgrade, Extreme Slayers, Velocity Extreme, and we also JP Esports. It looks like over here, Fear is unstoppable. 2 eliminations, and let's go over to that Neox Factory. The Neox Factory is in zone. Let's get XP3 on the side-by-side, guys, so that we get a little more action going on. And Upgrade Havoc. Upgrade Havoc is knocking them. Where are you, Havoc? Creating as much havoc as you can, because that is what your name is, Havoc MVP. Show me MVP, Havoc. Alright, so On the right side, we got XP3 over here in the Neax Factory. Let's scroll in on the Neax Factory. See who's over here with them. We got Rich Esports. We even have Falcon from Team Control over here. Falcon, was that you that just got knocked? Yes, it was. He was up on that rooftop. But Yu Shen coming in clutch over in that recall center. So now, and we are on him. Let's get on over here to Wolf from straight out of Nepal's. Wolf does have a team coming right up and in onto him. So the Velocity, right on behind that, but Fear is up to 3 eliminations, and he has got Velocity Extreme right in front of him. All 3 of them on your left side of the screen. Fear coming up and around. Get some shots over onto Sharpie. Sharpie goes down to Fear. Fear goes down to the test flight right behind him. 666 over at the stadium, right in the center of the stadium. How many times do you see that? Let's get back on over into the temples. JP Esports coming right up and in. Power Zada up to 2 out of the 4 eliminations. Baby Tang going down to Velocity Extreme. But we have the Silver Spurs coming up and into this. Let's get Gothies over here. He was the last match top fragger. So now let's see what else is happening in the Neax Factory. We got Fox Power coming up and in onto South. There he goes. But M also going down. So Madian coming right up and over, trying to get the shots up the hill onto JP. Do you know me? In the fight, so Death of Angels coming up and in behind all of this as well. So Death of Angels in a fight. Whoo, we got so many fights that are going on. I cannot keep up with all of them. I am doing the best I can to catch as many of them as I possibly can. Let's go ahead and get the map screen up there. Show you guys where your teams are. There you go, guys. There you go. Give you guys an idea what is happening now. Let me see. Let's head on over to Team Aces. Team Aces is not alone over here in Nanching. They've got Rival 6. The Silence look at Rival 6. Freds is up to 2 eliminations. As he is coming up and around, and it looks like Ishmael MVPs. And we got Hollow from the Silence coming into third party this as well. Look at this. He's straight across getting all that damage right up and in onto these players. Entity in a fight with Team Canada. We need to find Team Canada and Entity. Where is Team Entity and Team Canada? I can't even find them fast enough. We have Control coming in from the north side. Nexus OP. I'm trying to find you guys. Where are you? There they are. Team Entity. Loston coming right up and around. Look at this. Trying to get the sightlines over onto Team Canada. Jelly trying to come in. Get his teammates picked back up, and we got Loston spraying across that. Let's get on over here and find out what's happening. Jelly, are you going to be able to get these teammates picked back up? He brings Baby Tang over in the vehicle as Loston. Loston is coming right up and around on top of player 2. Cloudy coming up and around. Cloudy trying to cover for his team. Look at this. Cloudy doing the distraction drive-by, trying to make sure that he can get his teammates picked back up. We got a little bit of lag issue, guys, but we are still in this, and our zone is still moving over towards this eastern edge. You know me. Hello everyone and welcome back to match number 9 of 10 of the Fur and Fortune, the Felis $1,300 tournament. Here we go, straight on the ball. In first with 46 total points, a winner chicken dinner. 1 point difference from Team Entity with 45. 1 winner chicken dinner. VIP Mexico in third with 34 total points. Let's go ahead and do our match number 4 housekeeping. Let's do that and let's get that iPad up there. This time we are headed in with Team Entity. Hope 23. 8 eliminations, 1,005 damage. We are headed into our second rondo of the night. There we go. Couldn't click on them there for a second. These on both of them. There is your last match. Top fragger. Don't forget to get your screenshots of your like and your comment of fortune into the Felis Discord server. All you have to do is take the screenshots and put them in the green giveaway channel. Get your name on the wheel of names. Let's get that map screen up there, and we're coming in with a solo flight pass. So Neox Factory could be even more chaotic than it was that last match. We are coming right on through between the stadium, the Neox Factory, going all the way down to Long Ho, not too far away from the temples. So 3 hot drops right on over here. Let's see where they all go. Here we go, guys. We are closing into the final 2 matches. Final 2 matches of the Felis $1,300 tournament. So let's see what's going to happen now, guys. And the early flight path, we've got Rival 6 jumping with the SM Masters on a 2-2 split. So Ishmael's going to have to watch that. It does look like the duo from SM Masters is running with Ishmael. All 4 of them are coming in on top of him. Oh, this could be really hard for Ishmael. If he goes to that recall center, he needs to get on out there. He needs to go find a vehicle, get away from the full 4-man squad. I feel bad for him. Let's click on, oh, I want to click on him so bad, guys. Team Entity coming right on down into the test track. Look at all the teams that are over here already. We got Team Canada, Team Entity, Rich Esports, the Silent Esports, and Death of Angels. So now let's go. Let me see what else we can see. And I do want to check in over here onto Ishmael. See if he can get out of this, because Ishmael is in difficulties, guys. He's the backup. He's the res. So let's see. I think he just got 1 down. So now here they come up and around. Can he get that 1v4? And he's got one of them knocked, and he's trying to get that pack. Oh, he's got 2 of them knocked. He's got 2 of them knocked. He's still full health, and now he's coming around. Look at him go. He's up to 2 eliminations, and he cleared them out. GG, Rival 6. Alright, guys, let's get back in over here and find out what is happening. I gotta give a shout out to Rival 6 Ishmael. That was clean. And our zone is going all the way down to that southern side one more time. Hope just trying to figure out where they all are. This is very quiet. Emperador, as usual, one of the fraggers that already has an elimination over here, trying to get those shots up onto Death of Angels. You know me. You know me right up at the top, and we got another fight from straight out of the paw down in the temple area. Let's see if we can get the temples down. We'll go ahead and do some more side by side. See what's happening over here. I no longer see straight on the ball, but we've got several teams over there. You can see it just on that right side, the far right. We still have the Extreme Slayers, Rival 6, Silver Spurs, Team Aces, Team Velocity, and Fatty from Control. They are all over here at the temples. Hello. Hello, I see you. Let's get back over to the Neox factory and find out what's happening. We clicked on Death of Angels. You know me. And right down below them, Hope, our last match, top fragger, coming right up into this fight. And it looks like they're fighting with Rich Esports. And so now I think that we are pretty cleared out. Neox Factory completely cleared out. So now let's see where else we want to go, guys. Look on right on over here. So let's get Team Control. Let me get that map on down below you. Let me get that map screen up there. And it looks like Falcon is the last one still standing for his team. So they ran right into Rival 6. Rival 6 is up to 7 eliminations. Look at that. We got Ishmael with those 2 at the very start. And he's got Gamma with 1, Fred's with 1, and 6, up to 2. Fred has 2, excuse me. But we do have the Extreme Slayers not too far away. We got Legend paying attention to all this that's going on around him. And he's got Team Aces behind him and Fox Power coming right up and in. Death of Angels getting into a fight with VIP Esports. Where's this fight going on? Death of Angels over here, and Death of Angels down in 10 Lawn Garden. Oh, Legend. Keep y'all head down just a little bit longer, but we do have Extreme Slayers up to 4 eliminations, all 4 of them back into this match, heading on in, and we still have all this chaos over here. Let's check in over onto Joshy OP, one of the top fraggers of tonight. And we just lost Sadra out to upgrade. Team Canada in a fight with JP Esports. Where's all this happening? I'm not exactly sure. Let me check over here. Let's keep these fraggers on the screen and find out where all these other fights are happening. Looks like most of this action is right over here by Yulin. Yulin still has several teams. We've got Fox Power driving right over here near the Silver Spurs. The Silver Spurs are right along that edge. I'm sorry, Joshy. I will get off of you in just a second and find out what is happening with Team Aces all the way over here getting some more loot. Coming on in to get some more loot. Come on in, get some more. Let's check in on Maddie and as they are coming right up and in onto Ventru. Oh, Ventru does not like people to come on into their compound. This is theirs. They've claimed it. Tonka with that elimination, but they do have team control up in that northeast edge. So Falcon, were you peeking? Yes, you were. Oh, Falcon in trouble now. He's got Fox Power coming right up and over the top of that ridge line. Falcon spinning out. Oh, Falcon, get behind that run. Whew. Just in time. And we got a donut zone. We're to the west of Jadina City, centering around Banshing one more time. So we still have several teams that need to come on in. We've got Extreme Slayers all the way at that north side, not too far away from Velocity Extreme. Rich Esports just to the south of them. Death of Angels to the south of them. We got the Silent coming in from that northwest. They're gonna end up crashing in onto a Rival 6. I do think that Rival 6 and the Silence will be the next 2 in this fight. So let's get on over here and let's check in on Fred's. Fred's is not that far away from a Rival 6. Let's see. Where did they go? Yeah, silence. There we go. Silence right there. We do have the SM Masters coming in. I don't know if you guys can see that very well because this gray blends in with the terrain. So they are not too far behind Rival 6 as well. But Rival 6 is headed straight at the Silver Spurs. The Silver Spurs are right in front of them. So let's see if Rival 6 can get around that and survive the crashing right on through. It looks like they're using the terrain really well. And then let's go. Let's see what's happening right on over here with JP Esports and Team Entity. They're right over here in this fight. Powerzada has that nade right up and over. Is he gonna find Loston? Loston got out of there just in time. And our zone is closing, guys. We have 1 minute left of stage 2. We still have teams coming in from that north side. Extreme Slayers, Velocity Extreme, and Delta Angels may end up fighting to try to get in from the blue zone. So Powerzada, Hope is able to find a Jerry 5-month member W. Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. All right, so now let's see what's going on as Entity Hope comes right up and in. So here he comes right into Extreme or JP Esports, Rich Esports. We've got Upgrade not too far away as well. So now let's go. Hope still trying to, ASOP going down. He's going to go ahead and throw that smoke, try to keep them off their teammates. And we are right here on this eastern edge of the zone with Upgrade coming right up and in. And we also have JP right on top of him. You can see that Fear is off in that background, Havoc off in that background. But we got, look at this, Hope coming right up and in through all of this. And Hope up to 4 eliminations. Team Entity up to 8 eliminations. So now let's see what's going on. The fight that I predicted between the Silver Spurs and Rival 6 now in heated up. Ishmael going down. We are down to the soul of the final player of Rival 6. And gets taken out by the Silver Spurs. The Silver Spurs still coming in from this northern edge. And we still have 15 teams in here. Let's get on over to straight out of Nepal in a fight with the VIP Esports, and Delta Angels is also over there as well. Look at this, Vitex, point them out, let them know where they are. Delta Angel Coffin with all 4 of them right over here from straight out of Nepal. Did they know? Coffin, I'm sorry. Straight out of Nepal. XP3 on that jump shot. XP3, big fan. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. Looks like most of them are fairly separated. You know me getting some of those drops from the sky. Yes, just Ubering right on through. Let's see what's going on with ASOP as he's up here in a fight now with Ventru. ASOP trying to get on through. Ventru has Melgar knocked, and he's right on the outside trying to come down and around, and he gets found by Malito, but Malito gets found from the back, and Taka right on over here still trying to get his teammates picked back up. And he's going to be able to pick up Replic, but you can see off in the distance, here comes Upgrade. Upgrade is crashing right on into Ventru. Taka ready for the push. Gets a knockover on the 6's 6 pushes right up and in. Taka down to 1 HP. Do not sneeze, Taka. No. So now we're down to just Nemesis over here. Nemesis down to 2 HP. as Havoc, creating havoc right on through those windows. So now, let's see what else is going on. Upgrade taking over the compound in center-ish zone. So now, let's see what's happening right on over here. Is Team Aces in a fight. Who are you fighting with right now? We have Rich Esports, and I think that is it for Rich Esports, but look all the way around them. They do have several teams coming in. We've got Fox Power, and we also have Velocity Extreme, the Silver Spurs. They are all right in front of the Team Aces. They're going to have to push right into all these teams over here. Straight on the paw coming in from the southern side will only find SM Masters. But we have the Extreme Slayers on a collision course with straight out of Nepal. Look at this. The SM Masters taken out by Upgrade from across the way in Wales. Seeing straight out of Nepal, right across the way. Here comes the fight. XB3 going down, but look at this. We still have Team Entity coming up from behind, also coming into this third party. We got the Chaos down here at the south side of the zone. And Extreme Slayers down to just Wales. We've got Team Entity pushing right up and in the seat swap. The seat swap coming through, and so we still have straight on the ball. XP3 coming right up in right next to the Team Entity. Number 1, number 2 of the lobby. They are right on top of each other. XP3 going on top of that ridgeline. Nexus OB trying to get the smokes up. But look at this, they are all outside the zone. They still have to push into this zone. So we are down to the final 25 players. 8 teams remaining in stage 5. And you can see that most of these teams are coming in from that north side of the zone. You can see that we've got Team Entity and straight out of Nepal at the south. But look at the north side of this zone. The north side is where all these teams are crushing in from. Let's head on over to the Silence. The Silence over here. The Goss, I'm sorry. Silence over here in a fight with the Silver Spurs. Gothies going down just as we switched over to Nightcroy. They've got the nades coming out. The Goss trying to point them out where they are, but we are still outside the zone. They have a long way to go. Nightcroy hitting the dirt. Oh, almost getting run over. As you can see, Carlito's popping up, and Nightcroy with that S12K is able to get one of the shots. Nightcroy! Woo, that was hot, Nightcroy. But now Nightcroy has to get into zone. He is down to about half health. You can see, I'm so sorry, guys. You can see that the zone is really chunking him. He's going to have to hurry into the zone. No room for mistakes. And now he's got to get that heal off. And he's going to try to get back on over to Hello. And he does make it over here, but they still have to push into the zone. So now let's check in on Fox Power, because Fox Power down to just Chill. Chill is the last one still standing as the Silence are pushing into zone. Oh, Silence got taken out, and I think they got taken out by Upgrade. Pushing right up and over. No, it was Fox Power. Fox Power did get them. So now here we go. The top 5 teams, you can see that they are still pushing to get into this new zone. We do have the zones pushed. We've got Velocity Extreme all the way over on the east side. Fox Power coming in from the north, and we do have several gatekeeping right on the edge plays. So we've got a lot of edge plays going on. Let me see what kind of sky view. Sorry guys, I'm clicking the wrong stuff, but let's get that sky view coming up and in. Velocity Extreme still coming in from the eastern side, coming in to the backs of Team Entity, Nexus OP. You're gonna have to keep your eyes on the east. Oh, Nexus OP. Right when I said that, you do get found by Velocity Extreme. We got Velocity still gatekeeping right over on that edge, and we've got the Doritos from the sky coming down in front of XP3. XP3 gets found by Velocity Extreme. So now we're down to the top 4. We still have upgrade. Fox Power, but is looking like they're pulling right up and in onto Team Entity. And we've got teams going out in that blue. So now we're down to the final 3 teams. And I only see 2. There they go. So now it is just Hope and Loston versus the trio from Upgrade, Havoc, Fear, and the Fake Bibbidings. Let's go, guys. Let's see what else is happening. Let's go ahead and scroll on in a little closer. My iPad going super slow. Let's go. So Hope trying to hold off the push. They're just on the far east, and here comes the Doritos from the sky. The wraparound play, and I cannot get this to work, guys. Let's see what's going on with Havoc over here. And Hope going down. So now let's see. I think we're just on the Loston and the nade, and I think Loston denied the point if I saw that at the last second. So now let's go ahead and take that iPad off there so you guys can see the scores. Upgrade coming in first with 16 total eliminations, 26 total points for this last rondo match of tonight. Whoo, 26 total points to just shuffle the leaderboard one more time. Team Entity coming in second with 15 total eliminations, and coming in third with 6 eliminations. Fox Power, GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 through 18. Going all out. Team Entity, Hope 23. 9 eliminations, 1,116 damage. Team Entity on fire tonight. Nova, Fenji, big fan, much bigger fan. Don't forget to get your screenshots of Fortune and the like onto this stream. Get it over to the Felis Discord server. It might be your last chance to get your name on tonight's Wheel of Names. I will be right back with the scores going into the final, the very last match of the Felis $1,300 Fur and Fortune tournament. I will be right back. You know me over here in a fight with Team 11, the Silver Spurs. The Silver Spurs, Manny, and right there, you know me. Ooh, what a nade right over towards them. Retired OP. Get out of retirement is all I got to say. We got Death of Angel up to 5 eliminations. All right, now Ben True and Team Ace is coming in. Fox Power over here in a fight as well with Team Control. Team Control, let's check in on that. Big mofo, let's go over here to JPK. JPK, oh, what a nade by JPK. Bounces it off and is able to get that knock over onto Fox Power. Chill right out that window. WJPKW control. Still a duo, but needs to get the 2 picked back up if they have not been picked up yet. So now let's get on over to Straight Out of Nepal. Also in a fight over here. 4 of them from the Straight Out of Nepal. Still in this, but we got Team Entity, Team Control. We got several teams right over on this edge, and we are still headed over towards this eastern edge. So we do have several teams outside of this in the blue zone. We don't have that many edge zone wraps though, but look at the Extreme Slayers up in that upper northeast side. We got the Extreme Slayers with upgrade right over here as well with the let's go. I think that was Baby Tang going on by. Upgrade Baby Tang OP. Interesting. We got 2 Baby Tangs in here. We got Baby Tang for upgrade and we got Baby Tang for Team Canada. Which one is the real one? Guys, Baby Tang, the real one, is over in Team Canada. Pipe Zeno trying to come on through. Let's check in on what is happening with SM Masters. Pipe Zeno down to 1 HP. He has got to get this heal off. It is stage 3 and it's going to start hurting really fast. I think I can scroll in this map just a little bit now. Let's go. That's messy. Alright, let me go ahead and put that map back up there because you know towards the end it's almost impossible to get this map up there. There you go. Give you an idea of where we are headed, and we are headed right in through between Team Entity and Upgrade. You got the Extreme Slayers all right over on this edge of the map as we drive straight through the Sakura trees towards the lake. Right or left, right or left, right or left. Not straight, not straight, not straight. Woo! Just wrapping up and around that edge line just like he meant to do it, guys. Just like he meant to do it. Straight Out of Nepal across the way, also taking the shots, but their backs are not going to be clear on this bank. They are down in the valley below. Yeah, though I walk through the valley of the... Ooh, they got the emergency cover flares, the Doritos from the sky coming on down, hitting the cars. The cars are flipping. Alright, so let's go ahead and scroll on in and find out what else is happening. It does look like the Extreme Slayers in another fight. The Extreme Slayers down to just a duo. We've got Winter, and Malito. So Winter's the last one still standing. Winter trying to come up and around. Winter in defense now. But let's see what else is happening. That was Rich Esports with JP coming right on through towards. Let's check in on Upgrade Baby Tang. Where is Team Canada? Here is Baby Tang versus Baby Tang, guys. Baby Tang versus Baby Tang. That's what I wanted to see. What is happening as Baby Tang drives up into Baby Tang? Guys, if you ever wonder why I'm always so confused, I'll give you a hint. Alright, so Team Canada, look at that. Team Canada wrapping down and around. Oh, what a spray out of the car onto Cloudy. Cloudy from Team Canada going down and out. Now, Fear, what are you doing over here, Fear? So Fear up on this ridge trying to get the shots over onto VIP Mako. Number 7 driving straight on through. It is just a duo now for VIP as they were pulling right up and into the lap of Ventru. Ventru right at the top of this. There are the Sakura trees. While we watch this for just a second, I'm going to zoom in our map and let's go. Let me see. Let me put that up there since we do have a moment, but we got Baby Tang again in a fight with Nightcroy. So let's get on over here and check in on the silence. As the silence coming right up in Nightcroy getting knocked, and I think that was Baby Tang that, or Havoc, that got the knocks. You guys are killing me here. Havoc right on top of this hill, trying to get those nades, trying to get those smokes working their way right up and in. Woo, right up and in onto the silence. There goes Appendorf. But Havoc going down. But who got you, Havoc? It was the, oh, there goes Yushen. Havoc. It's silent. It was Silent Hollow. From the other side, let me see if I can find Team Control also in a fight. JPK taking some shots right across the way onto straight out of Nepal. Now JPK does have to come in across this wide open field. I hope he has a vehicle. Yes, he does. There's a vehicle. He's got Pipesino also in his sight line. He's got a parking lot over here there. He can take all sorts of vehicles. He can just... Hello everyone and welcome back to tonight's final match. We are headed into Miramar. Here are the overall rankings for today. Team Entity with 66 total points. A winner chicken dinner straight out of Nepal. 59 with a winner chicken dinner upgrade. Coming in third with 44. And a winner chicken dinner. So we are headed into our final match of the Felis Fur and Fortune, the $1,300 tournament. And there we go. We're headed into this final Miramar match with Entity, Team Entity, Hope 23, 9 eliminations, 1,116 damage. Let's get that fragger on our screen. Good morning, Roxy. OP. Roxy. I'm losing my voice. Alright, Hope right there. Oops. Hope right there. There he is, guys. On our screen, on our map. And we are ready to go. Whew. What a tournament this has been. Shout out to Felis for also sponsoring tonight's UC giveaway. Make sure you get into it. They are probably closing down the list fairly soon. So if you want to get your name on tonight's Wheel of Name, you got to do it quick, guys. Here we go. Our final flight path of this tournament. We're coming in from Toromunda, going across the top of Cruz de Valle minus Generales Las Banditos. Just to the east of Los Leon and through the southern farms of Los Leon itself. So there is your flight path. Let me scroll on in. I see teams jumping off at the start of this flight path. It looks like we got Velocity Extreme headed over to Terra Branca. We've got Rival 6 there headed over towards Toromunda, Cruz de Valle. They've got all of this wide open space to themselves. The north side is for Rival 6. But now look at the center. We've got Upgrade headed over towards the Hacienda del Patron. We got Team Entity headed over towards San Martin. It looks like they're going to be doing fine. It does look like Hope is paying attention. You can see that he is watching really closely to where Team or Upgrade are going. We've got the Extreme Slayers taking over El Azahar. Team Ace is on a long split, not too far away from the truck stop where we got Control. Team Canada on a huge split down here by minus Generalis. So let's go. Oh, what a toxic first zone. toxic first zone. So we also have the Silver Spurs right on down here in Leones, but they're dropping right on top of VIP Mexico. You can see VIP Mexico, all four of them right here in Leones as well. And they are all right on top of each other. We might have an early fight between M and, oh, they're going to get on out of there. Nice play there to get on out and get his teammates picked up straight out of Nepal. Contested over here in Impala by Rich Esports. So here comes Rich Esports pushing up onto Zig. Here they come. It is Jazz. Jazz trying to get those sprays. Ronaldo getting that pump shotty already. Ooh, here they come right up and around onto him. So Slay heading down, and here comes another push right up and through as they come on through. And Zig right on behind. Zig is now down to about 5 HP with the pistol. So now Ronaldo has been knocked. Zig is down to about 20 HP. And we still have Slay and Kunjan coming right up and around. Slay with the DBS trying to get those knocks. He does get, straight out of Nepal. Straight out of Nepal down to XP3 and Wolf now. Wolf up on that mountain, the Billy Goat that he is, and XP3 now pushing up into Rich Esports. While we watch that, I'm going to go ahead and scroll on in. We got Fox Power all the way down in Barcelona, and the teams up in that northern side of the zone. Most of these teams are already in zone, but that toxic zone, half of it is water or the Impala Islands. But I don't think we're going to pull over to the islands. I think we're going to stay over on the main island. Truck stop even with a fight. What is going on with Control? Let me check with Aces. Team Aces right over here. Oh, I think they might have taken out Team Control over at the truck stop. So Team Control now out. We're down to the top 16 teams. Slay going out to XP3, and XP3 still has one pushing up right behind him. And it is Kunjan. Kunjan versus XP3. So what is going to happen here? And it looks like Wolf has come down to back up XP3. XP3 with the S12 down to just a few final 12 gauge. Oh, Kunjan. So now we're down to 15, but Wolf was knocked, so we'll be able to get him picked back up. But straight out of Nepal is in zone, so they will be able to get picked back up. But Baby Tang is not that far away as well. Upgrade, where is, the fight's way up here. Let's get on up here and find out what is happening. We got a fight now between Upgrade and Rival 6. Ishmael's been knocked. We got Fred's on the screen. Down to about 2 HP. Getting pushed right up and in. I think that was 6 down below him. Baby Tang going down and out. So now, we also have another one knocked over here from Upgrade. Is that Havoc? It might be Havoc as Freds is coming in and around trying to get those shots over onto Fear in 666. So we might be able to get Havoc picked back up at Freds. Freds pushing down and around trying to get those shots with that S12. Trying to stay out of the way of Fear. Fear also with the shotty. And Fred's running into that broken wall. That was close. But and there he goes. But we do have another duo from Rival 6 coming in. We got Gamma. Gamma also over here trying to get those shots right up and in onto Fear. I think maybe the last one's still standing for Upgrade at this point. Let me check in on Fear. Fear is the last one still standing. He does an elimination. Baby Tang had an elimination as well. but we still have Rival 6 pushing up. And can Fear get out of this? Can he take the 1v2 against Rival 6 as they're all wrapping around him? We still have Gamma and a 6 coming in, and they may be doing that pinch play coming in from the opposite directions. Fear able to get that, heal off the bandies. Then so now, ooh, the sticky bombs going off in Fear's face, but no damage to him. So they are still on the outside of the graves. They're not pushing Fear in the graves. They are being respectful. They know that Fear has these angles, has them all covered, and our zone pops again. We're going from El Azahar down to that northeast side of Leones, still centering around Impala. And Impala, the duo, is getting pinch play between Team Canada, Death of Angel. Here comes the Ventru up and in, and the Silver Spurs. They are all working the way in. And now here comes Team Entity. Fear able to get the one. Fear working on the second one. Now still trying to go. Ooh, he's down to Gamma down to 1 HP. Fear down to about 20 HP. Team Entity moving right up and in. Here comes Team Entity. And so now Team Entity about ready to put the stop onto. Ooh, I don't see Gamma in this anymore. And Fear able to, no, Nexus OP. There goes Nexus OP. OP, not happy about it. Let me get that screen and let me get the map screen up there. You can see that we still have VIP Mexico down in Chumacera. We got Team Entity. We did just lose Nexus OP up towards that water treatment area. And the silence coming in from Picado Velocity Extreme on this north side. Velocity Extreme has the entire north side to themselves. So it does look like Wolf OP is having some issues down here in the mining town. He's got the real Baby Tang right on top of him. Baby Tang up on the red rocks, keeping an eye down into the mining town of Impala. So let's go. Wolf right down below him, and Wolf only has half health. And Wolf, where is XP3? XP3 is still in this. XP3, let's see, XP3 driving down and through out. It looks like he is ooh, he is way further north than I expected. So let's go. Let's see where else. We do have the Silver Spurs not too far away from Team Aces. And so I think the fight's going to be between Baby Tang and Wolf OP. So they are right over here towards each other. But XP3 is on his way back. He might be able to see Baby Tang up on that red rock and may be able to get him off the red rock and off of his teammate Wolf OP. So that's what I really see as far as any of these fights. Let me go ahead and put that map screen up there, give you guys an idea of where everyone is. We still have the team down in Bartona. Let me go ahead and move that down a little bit. We got Entity coming on in. So now they are all pretty close to each other, but they're fairly separated on out as well. So now let's see. Oh, XP3, you're not too far away from Retired OP. And I think Retired OP might have seen you off in that distance. So XP3, you got to keep an eye on that. And plus, Baby Tang may have eyes down onto Retired OP as well. So we'll have to pay attention. Oh yeah, he knows that XP3 is down there. He heard that vehicle coming up and around. So let's check in on Baby Tang. Let's see what Baby Tang can see from the top of the world. He is keeping his back clear. He's letting his team know where everyone is. And the rest of his team is all the way over here in center zone. What you doing, Cloudy? Cloudy running around some more Red Rock, getting a better idea of where everyone is. We still have, looks like SM Masters are starting to come on out of that Partona area. We lost Darwin in a fight, and I did miss the fight with SM Masters. I'm not sure who they were fighting with, but Yusuf is up to 3 eliminations and still down in Partona. So our zone's getting ready to pop. You can see that. Let me go ahead and put that map back up there so we can all see where that new zone is going. Let me go all the way down to Partona. There's nobody to the north. And where's our zone going? Truck stop? Oh, that's pretty close. All right, so we still have that coastline. We still have water in this. We still have the water in play, about 20 to 30% water. And all of our teams are coming in from the south to the west. So teams like Team Entity, if they wrap around to that north, they'll have that whole north side to themselves. They also have Velocity Extreme that can come wrapping around those Al-Azhar hills. That's where I think these teams should go. But they never listen to me. Let's see what's going on with Death Angel as they're coming up this coastline. They may be running into the likes of Team Canada. We also have straight out of Nepal over here. We've got several teams down this southern side. You know me. Oh, well, that's probably not where you wanted to drive to. Alright, so now, sorry about that, you know me. Still a big fan, even if you wash your car a little different than the rest of us. Alright, so we've got Extreme Slayers coming in over here by the truck stop. They're all just wrapping in. We're still in stage 3, so it's been kind of quiet, but we still have 20% of this is water. It's an unplayable area, so oh, he's gonna run right into Velocity Extreme. Look at that, right in front of him. Winter on the top of the hill. Can he take on that 1v4? The rest of his team is not that far away. Yes, that was a successful scouting mission from Winter. He was able to get on out of there, let his team know that they got a squad coming up, and the rest of his team are already in this barn getting ready for Velocity Extreme to come crashing on in, because they only saw that solo. So let's see what's gonna happen. Winter's still cute. Oh, I don't think he meant to drive that far to the edge, but it is a buggy. He should be able to get up there. We do have Death Angel with Van True ended up right on down here as well. So they wrapped all the way over to this coastline. And we did see that Death Angel did have that car wash moment. So we also have straight out of Nepal, not too far away. And Team Canada, Baby Tang, still all the way up on that Red Rock, keeping an eye on the Silence. The Silence are over here as well. I'm checking on the gas. I think they were shooting at you, weren't they? Yes, Baby Tang. Shooting at Nicroy. Nicroy seems to be doing just fine as they're coming right on through. VIP still in that fight over on that edge. So let's see what is happening over here with the Silver Spurs. And here comes the blue, and we got Carlino. It looks like the Silver Spurs are down to just a duo as VIP Mexico coming right up and around to the north side of them. While we watch that, let me work on this in the zone one more time. So incredibly toxic. It's almost 60% water now. Let me show you this map screen. Look at all the unplayable area for this final match. These teams wanting to make points and PUBG making them get the points or else, because you're gonna have to fight to get into this zone. So now let's get back into this. We can hear those shots going off from VIP. Let's see what they're taking the shots at. Big Deck's taking the shots down onto Median. Median right in this 4x scope. And Extreme Slayers in that fight still up at that northern side with Velocity Extreme. So let's get this on the lower side. So, oh, and we got Reyes. Reyes is coming right up and around, getting ready to throw that nade down on the Hollow. Hollow coming up, and ooh, he does get him. Victex finds Medion. So now, are there any Silver Spurs left? Yes, we still have Carlino. Carlino is going to end up right on top of Team Canada. He needs to slow down now that he's in the zone because he's just headed for more trouble. He's got Team Aces in front of him. And he turns straight towards Team Canada. Team Canada down in there, and now he's headed straight for XP3. XP3 is already in this nade shack, and he jumps right on in and XP3. So get out. Get out. Well, I do not want the extended warranty. Alright, so let's go. Look at all these teams that wrapped around to that north side. So Team Entity, let's get on over to Team Entity. They are right up here with Velocity Extreme Slayers. Oh, lost in, I'm sorry. So now we're down to just Ace OB. Ace OB along that ridge line. Let me go ahead, and our zone is still 20 to 30% water. Ace OB is found by straight out of netball. XP3, he is adamant he does not want that extended warranty. He is not taking no for, or they are not taking no for an answer. Alright, look at this north side. Whoo, Ventru coming in from the south. Baby Tank still up on the Red Rocks, but Nemesis is coming straight at him. We got Baby Tang right on top of him. Nemesis just heard Baby Tang take those shots. He knows that Baby Tang is right above him. Let's see what Baby Tang is doing with that MG. So let's go, or the M1 Grand, sorry guys. And so now we do have Hollow coming in from the silence right down below, and Baby Tang is able to let his teammates know that they're wrapping around him. The rest of his team taking those shots right on down on top of him. Look at all the sightline, all this information he's able to give to his players over along that longhouse. And so Emperador, he is right at your back. Baby Tank on the spray down. Ooh, but he also has, not too far away, Team 11 coming up, and is that Team 14 over to that far west side. And now we also have Extreme Slayers right on down below. Team 7. Yes, it's Team Aces. Joshy right on over here. Let's see. Joshy is paying attention. Joshy may have eyes over on the Baby Tank. We'll keep an eye on that, but we still have Nemesis from Ventru right down below him, and Replic trying to get those shots on the Baby Tank. That nade coming up does do some damage on the Baby Tank. And look at this, Baby Tank is still getting shot at. Wolf way out in the water. So now we still have water in this. Baby Tank does get found. Who finds you? Hollow. So now there goes our eyes from the sky, but our zone, let's go ahead and check in on our zone. It is a perfect zone. We still have water in the zone, so but it is down to about 10%. We have teams that are going to have to come across that road, that are going to have to come down into these dips and ditches. We've got Winter all the way down. Winter, we just lost you right when I noticed you in the water. So now we're down to the top 5 teams. Let me see if I can get some bird's eye view, guys. And let's go across to the silence and see what we can see. We've got the silence. We've got Team Aces all the way over to this far eastern side, and he's going to have to move quick. We've got the silence down across from VIP. We're down to the top 10 players in this. We still have Wolf out in the water coming up from behind. Behind Ventru. Ventru may think that their backs are clear, but not when you've got the likes of Straight Out of Nepal Wolf coming in from behind you. All of them true coming right up and in onto VIP, and VIP going out. Tonka getting that. And so now we're down to the top 3 teams. Wolf is coming up from that shoreline, and now he is still letting it all play out. Emperador trying to get his team across this street. The gas going down hollow, and Emperador trying to hold off the push from Ventru. And we still have Wolf coming up and in. Emperador, let me see if I can get over to you. And I could not get over to you fast enough. So now it is a 1v4 situation. Wolf coming right up and along this shore. He is not too far away from Replic. Replic is knocked, and he's got the other, I think 3. Yes, the other 3 are coming right at him. He's throwing those smokes up and over. Melgar coming in, and here comes Nemesis on that push. Wolf trying to stop the push, and there it is, the final match. Let me get the iPad off of there. Ventru Inc. coming in first with 12 eliminations, 10 placements, 22 total points for this final Miramar match of the Felis Fur and Fortune tournament. Coming in second, Straight Out of Nepal with 6 eliminations. The Silence coming in third with 5 eliminations. G top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16 and 17. Going all out. Ventru Inc. Replic, 5 eliminations, 587 damage. Guys, I will be right back with the wheel of names, and they're saying we will have the overall Day 1 and Day 2 scores as a sneak peek. Don't forget, these teams do have a chance to dispute, so they will be unofficial, but you'll be able to see what these teams did, and I will be right back. Take his choices. Alright, so our zone's getting ready to pop. We have 10 seconds, guys. We have 10 seconds. We've got Ventru right in that center zone. Let me get that map up there. Ventru. There goes Cloudy. And our zone pops again. We are headed over to Yugu. So let's get on over to player 2 from Team Canada. Oh, I'm sorry, player 2. And so Jelly, no. So the real baby thing, please stand up. He is the last one still standing. He is trying to get a view of where all these players are. He's coming in from the southeast side, trying to push up and in, which the southeast side is not nearly as bad as the northeast side. Look at the northeast side. We have Rival 6 coming in onto JP Esports. So let's head on over to Rival 6 and find out what is happening with this fight. Let's get on over to Ishmael. Ishmael wrapping right around. 6 going down. We've got 8 eliminations for Rival 6. And there goes 6 out. 6 had 4 eliminations. Fred leading the charge, trying to wrap down and around, headed right into Ventru. Ventru right in front of Fred's. Fred's don't Welcome back, everyone, to the Wheel of Names. Let's do the shuffle number one. Oh, it's not shuffle. Good luck, everyone, and congratulations to Sigma Boy 88. GG's. Go over to the Felis Discord server. Open up a ticket. Let them know that you won tonight's UC giveaway. Shout out to Felis, the sponsors, the staff over there. Thank you so much for supporting all of us, and thank you everyone that's come out to support these teams, these players, the server, Felis, the $1,300 Fur and Fortune tournament, and me. We all truly appreciate you. And now here are the scores for tonight. Here we go. Coming in first, we got straight out of Nepal, 71 total points. 3 points ahead of Team Entity. Don't forget that we still have to add them overall, plus the disputes, plus the discrepancies, but here you go. VIP coming in third with 49 tonight. Upgrade 47 with that winner chicken dinner. Ventru Inc. with the winner chicken dinner 41. There are your scores rounding out tonight. They are not able to print the overall scores for the 2 days. The sheet's not working, but they did want the teams to have time to dispute the scores before we start posting the unofficial scores. So thank you everyone for coming out and supporting the Felis $1,300 Fur and Fortune tournament. We all truly appreciate your support. Have a great night. Stay safe. We love you, and I will see you soon. Good night, everyone.